What's up, everybody? Welcome to Yoga Talk. My name is Jeff Bassman, and I am the host of today's show and the founder of Daily Chakra. So what is Daily Chakra? Well, the chakras are energy centers in your body that go basically from the base of your spine all the way to the top of your head. And the fun thing about that is you don't have to believe in that. The point is there's 7 of them, one for each day of the week. All right, so today is Monday, August 4th. Very excited to be here. It's day 1 of Daily Chakra, so again, welcome, and I'm happy to have you here. So, again, Monday, what we're going to do is line up one chakra with each day of the week. So Monday, we're going to take the first chakra, root chakra. It's located at the base of your spine. The color associated with it is red. So as you can see, I've got my awesome sriracha shirt on. So I forgot to mention, we're going to take one chakra and apply it to each day of the week. And the most important part is that there are principles associated with each one. Principles that, if applied, are going to help make the day better. So let's talk about today. It's Monday. Once again, August 4th, 2014. Welcome once again to Daily Chakra. So the principles associated with Monday. Well, first let me pose a question to the audience now. I don't know if the chat function works yet. Day 1, we may have some technical sides to work out. But so I'll just ask the question and then answer it myself. How do most people feel about Monday? For me, Monday is basically the worst day of the week. I hate it. I want it to be Saturday again. I want it to be Friday night again. I hate Monday. Monday's the worst. I have to wake up early. I don't get to hang out like I was doing the last 2 days. So Monday's basically the worst. I hate Monday. So what's the point? Enter in chakra numero uno, the red chakra based at the base of your spine. So the principles associated with the first chakra and now to Monday are first and foremost to be grounded, which to me means basically, okay, I'm alive here on the planet. How incredible. Let me be appreciative of that and kind of a little more self-aware of my situation and maybe how lucky I am to be alive. So that to me is kind of the basics of being grounded. Also, the first chakra talks about work and working and making money and survival. So you may agree, surviving and kind of like having your shit together almost is a good way to put it for Monday. You've got maybe a fire lit under your butt. So it makes sense. It's close to the first chakra. You basically have your shit together. You know about working. It's a lot of common sense related, I think, to the first chakra. So what's the point for us today? To me, the point is first chakra goes perfectly for Monday because, again, we hate Monday. So if we can focus on these things, this idea of going to work and working and making money to survive, that's basically the goal today, is to do that and to feel good about it. Because to me, that will make Monday not suck so bad. If I can go to work today, and here's the key, even if it's a job that I don't like, the key is to do a good job, because I've had jobs in the past where I don't like working, but I found that when the day is super busy and I'm, the day flies by and I end up doing a good job, what ends up happening is I feel better. And it's crazy, I know, but that's the goal, really, isn't it? The goal is to feel better. To me, that's kind of the whole point of living. And really, that's the whole point of this show, is to help us apply these principles to feel better about the day. So, quick recap. The principles of the first chakra that I want to apply to Monday are to be grounded, maybe appreciate a little bit more, my place in the world, to work, do my work, whatever my work is. Even if I don't have a job, my job then is to look for a job. So I've been in the position where I'm supposed to be looking for a job and I kind of slack off and I don't do a very good job at looking for a job. So the idea today is if your job is to find a job, you should do a good job at looking for that job. You end up feeling better. It's funny, if you go to work and you do a good job, you put your real effort in, you'll end up feeling better, and really that's the goal today. More principles, make money and survive. Really, that's the goal today, and sometimes that's what it'll take to get you through Monday, is just to survive. So if we can feel good about that, feel good about the fact that I'm capable of doing a good job, maybe Monday won't suck so bad. So that's the idea. We're going to try it out today, and I'm confident that it's going to help me feel better today. I'm into it. So those are the Chakra 1 basics and how to apply it to Monday. Next, we're going to move on to pose of the day. So each chakra has a different set of poses that go with it and can help express the idea and to, quote, open up the chakra, get a little more energy going. So first pose we're going to talk about in Daily Chakra is going to be going with the first chakra, and it's what's called mountain pose. So mountain pose, also known as Tadasana, basically you stand, I will demonstrate, standing up straight like so, like you could say a mountain. So the whole point is, again, we're talking about the first chakra, also known as the root chakra. So it's at the base of the spine right here. And if you can imagine, again, the root chakra. So the whole point here is to be rooting down into the ground. Give yourself a solid base. That's the whole point. We're starting off our week, Monday, the day that I hate most. So maybe it'll help a little bit to get a solid foundation. So you can bring your feet together with your two big toes touching and your heels maybe a little bit apart, or you can have your feet, a few inches apart, maybe a hand or two in between the toes. So either way, let's get the knees nice and loose to start, and you want to imagine your toes and your feet being grounded down into the ground. So imagine you're at the beach and you got the water rushing up back and forth, and your feet kind of get buried in the sand. That's what we want to imagine here. Equal distribution of weight front to back, so you can kind of do a little rock back and forth and get your weight evenly distributed. Keep the knees nice and loose. So we're going to move up now. We've got our nice solid base here in mountain pose. So we're going to move up, and let's focus on this area that we commonly refer to as the core. So the core, most people associate with your abs, right? So your abs here is the core, but what a lot of people forget is the core includes the lower back too. So when we're talking about core, we're talking about lower back and abs, okay? So let's get a nice solid engagement here. Pretend maybe you're going to do a bunch of sit-ups, nice tight core, or maybe pretend that you're about to get punched in the stomach. Either way, a nice solid engagement here. Another thing I like to think of is if you bring that muscle flexing inside, you actually have muscles that wrap around your spine. We don't realize this a lot of times. And so if you think about that, when was the last time you flexed those muscles? The muscles that are wrapping around your spine. So if you can just picture that in your mind, your muscles are actually coming up and wrapping around, and they do so all the way up your spine. So if you can imagine those muscles kind of coming together around your spine all the way up. So you got a nice hardcore engagement here coming all the way up your back. Knees nice and loose again. And then once we've got our muscles all nice and tight around the spine, a lot of times in yoga you talk about the head being on a string. So I'll just come down a little bit to demonstrate this. So most people walk around all day like this, head forward, and really not focusing on their posture very well. So in yoga we talk about the head being on a string. So if you can imagine your spine coming all the way up your back, and your head is going to be on a string like this. So a nice straight line coming from the base of your spine all the way up to the top. Chin slightly tucked. You don't want to have your head like this. So chin slightly tucked, and you can imagine, again, that string action. So we've got your feet, suction cup basically to the ground, hardcore engagement here, and the head on a string up here. Last point for mountain pose, a lot of times we'll find ourselves with the shoulders up like this because we're trying to get tall and good posture. So maybe we puff the chest out and the shoulders are coming out like this, like we're carrying suitcases, right? You see those guys, those muscle guys. What they forget to do is have the shoulders come down. So this is very important here for mountain pose. A lot of times in yoga we talk about opposing forces. So in this case, the opposing force is your core coming all the way up your spine, going up, and the shoulders coming down. So here we are in mountain pose, the pose of the day for Monday, August 4th, going with the root chakra. The idea is to become grounded and have a solid base today. So that's what this pose is accomplishing. You can bring your hands up to prayer too. You'll find this variation a lot in class. But again, the point today is to have a nice solid grounding foundation for the day. And so the point is not to just do the pose now and forget about it. The point is that we're in mountain pose all day today. All right, so after class, after this session, maybe you're going to go to work. A great place to practice posture and our little mountain pose exercise is actually in the car while you're driving. So in the car driving, most people will be driving like this. Oh, I got to go to work. This is awful. So a great place again to practice this is in the car. So driving in the car, you get your butt all the way to the back of the seat like so. Nice solid posture like this. 10 and 2, of course, or if you're too cool, you can drive with one hand or your hands at the bottom. But either way, driving in the car is a great place to practice this. Also, other things to do today while you're at work. Wear red. So red is the color of the day. Goes with the first chakra. To me, it signifies power and you're in control, and that's really the goal today. So think about it. You go into work today wearing red. Most people are going to be, depressed. Oh, this is so awful. I'm at work. Basically pouring coffee on themselves. You walk in there wearing red in mountain pose, people are going to pick up on that. They're going to notice that, you've got your shit together, and maybe it's my turn to, perk up a little bit. So, go try it. Wear red today. Be in mountain pose. Your boss calls you into the office. Don't, sulk in there. Oh, what is it that I did wrong? If you go in there, metaphorically speaking, in mountain pose, people will pick up on that energy. You're projecting self-confidence. You're projecting the fact that you are in control and you're ready to attack the day. So that's the goal of the day. And I look forward to hearing back about how it went from you guys. So, what's Daily Chakra again? We are going to be doing this every day. So I'm happy that you came. Today is Monday the 4th. And so tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to move on to the second chakra. So I think you're going to be pretty pleased at what the topic tomorrow is. Today, the idea is to do a good job, have a solid base, and if we can accomplish that, we get a nice reward tomorrow. Again, I think you're going to be happy to what the topic is. So I'm sure a lot of you are heading over to dailychakra.com already to find out what's the topic for Tuesday, and you're finding that I haven't put anything on there yet. One thing at a time. So I'll look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Another thing we're going to do every day is meditate. So there's a lot of confusion, I think, today around meditation. A lot of people see it as this super spiritual thing where, I'm connecting with God and the universe and all that, which is great. If you're getting that, that's fantastic. To me, that's sort of the end goal of meditation. We'll just set the timer here. We're going to do 5 minutes. So that is, it's another thing we're going to be doing here on Daily Chakra is we're going to meditate every day. And to me, the goal of meditation is it's not, here's a secret. Meditation is not a spiritual thing. It's a brain thing. What do I mean by that? Well, all throughout the day, and I made a video on this that goes into more detail. It's on dailychakra.com. Excuse me, but just briefly, all day you're going through your day, your work, your life, and your mind's basically going crazy, right? We don't give ourselves, our brains, a chance to cool down, kind of calm down and reset. Give it a break from all that crazy billion thoughts that we have all day. And here's the secret. Not even when you're sleeping does your brain get this break. So if you want to give your brain a chance to kind of cool down and reset and refocus, you have to do it consciously, meaning while you're conscious. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sit for just a few minutes, 5 minutes. We're going to meditate together, which I like to call it shutting the hell up for 5 minutes. So you're going to give yourself a chance to shut the hell up, give yourself a nice springboard into the day, go into Monday with a nice clear head, and that's the goal. So I invite you to join me. Sit up nice and tall in your chair, basically your own seated mountain pose right here. And I just want you to breathe all of the air out of your lungs. You can let your eyes close. And I just want you to focus on, we're going to do a simple counting meditation where on an inhale, we're going to count to 4 and pause. And then exhale, count to 4 and pause. So I'll demonstrate quickly. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So just continue that at your own pace, and I'll see you back in a few minutes. Enjoy and relax. All right, take a nice deep breath in, blink your eyes back open. Oh, there you are. So thanks for joining me. And my name is Jeff, and this is Daily Chakra. Happy to have you. So just to recap today's principles, the first chakra talks about being grounded, and to me that means appreciate where you're at. In other words, alive on the planet. And to work and make money to survive. Traits of someone that has a good first chakra is someone that, quote, has their shit together. You know someone like this. They use common sense a lot and kind of, it's a foregone conclusion that they're going to work hard. So that's the goal for us today because, to me, Monday's basically the worst. So if I can feel good about working hard and surviving today, then I'll have a good day. And that's really my goal, is to have a good day. So I don't know about you guys. But so thanks again for coming. Tomorrow we'll be moving on to the second chakra, the sacral chakra. I think you're going to be pretty happy about what the topic there is. So look forward to that. So we'll see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. So this is Jeff signing off. Thanks for coming to Daily Chakra. See you tomorrow. Oh, make today awesome. Thanks. See ya.